Episode 20, boom, baby.
Disco delivery.
Languages we have 4 sub, no dub only, and 3 hybrid. We got the replacement discs for Gundam Seed. So we have the original TV broadcast, the HD home video, and the HD home video collection 2. I'll figure out which one of these are in order soon. So let's look at the familiar Toonami dub with the front, spine, back again. We'll read all that hard to read text, I think. We open it up to see disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Pop this out to see a glorious ad for buying more Gundam at rightstuff.com. Also a code if you paid attention. Next up we have these two guys with the fronts, the spines, with this one being part 2, and the backs where it might be hard to read. Putting these in order, let's look at part 1. As we open it up to see disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and disc 5. Pop this disc out to see more Gundam advertisement with a possible code. Now for the final Leo. They're not called Leos. Anyway, Zaku whatever is here. We open it up to see discs trying to fall out. We have disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and disc 5. Pop this one out to see the inside artwork with a code. Maybe. As we gather our forces, we will defend whatever the plot was for this Gundam series. Kashimashi, I already talked about this, but wait. That silly vocal collection. So, I showed this one last time. Why am I showing this one? Quite simple. Since this has corrected subtitles, it only included the new one, but not the old one, which I question why they did that, seeing how they kept the subtitles for Angel Cop and that one Lupin movie for some reason. So, I got this one for the not so perfect English paper as they got the pronouns wrong. So let's watch this as we see the front, the spine, the back, as it's a Yuri fan. Ooh. Open it up to see discs popping out. So we have disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. I did watch this finally, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. It is a funny series, and it is kind of predictable where it goes, but you watch it to have a good time. What I weirded out with is they don't advertise the aliens. The aliens are a big part of the plot because this person used to be a boy. Aliens killed him, all like Birdie the Mighty, and they revive him, but in a girl's body. And now, who he was taking a liking to now see her as his best friend growing up still likes her. So your romantic triangle awaits. So we do the Hokey Pokey and put it on the side. Nyanbo! We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the other spines and the backs. Looks a little different. Okay. So we set the slip down and open the nip to see dancing Nyambos. Pop the disc out. See what glory this show is going to show us. So this is another kitty grade show. Well, another show for cat lovers. Let's see here. 130-minute short series about a cat. It's a lot longer than She and Her Cat, thank God. But just some quick, fun adventures from the joint license of Discotek / Eastern Star and Crunchyroll. Nyanbo, Nyanbo! Oh, video, laser. We got the fronts. We got the spines, the other spines, and the backs. Kind of talk about a little bit on Twitter for Discotek. They announced a license. This is from a coloring book that they kind of put together in order to get more artwork for the show, since not much was really available for promotion. So it's kind of cool that they went to a coloring book to get more artwork, and it makes sense to do that. Kind of hope they have a PDF of the coloring book in here. So let's open it up to see the disc and the artwork. What you'll hear about this series, it's the first mecha series to combine mecha action and the internet together. So you have kind of like this Freakazoid-esque mecha without the comedy. So, cool. I cannot wait to watch this. Memories. My friends laughed at me when I waited for a dub, but it finally happened, and something about the sub. Let's look at the DVD. This was released by Sony Entertainment, and this was an awkward period where they dubbed a lot of stuff, a la Astro Boy and Cyborg 009, but they didn't dub some of their stuff, a la Memories and
Tokyo Godfathers.
So, let's take a look. We have the front, the spine, and the back. Open it up to to see the disc and the insert. Let's take a gem dandy look at the art card as we have Memories and the 3 movies: Magnetic Rose, Stink Bomb, and Cannon Fodder. Look to the back for their other stuff. So I own that one, I own that one, that one, that one. Returner? Might have to look at that one. Oh, there you go. Uh-oh, art book. The front, the back. Now let's see what else it's got, Jack. Well, that was breezy. Usually if you find the DVD out in the open, it's more of, or from my experience, you're going to find the X-Rental from Hollywood Video. But fortunately, I got a real copy of this. Memories Blu-ray. We got the fronts, we got the spines, we have the other spines, then we have the backs. Set the slip down, and I'm not going to lie, I like this cover a lot better than the previous, because we have one from each segment obvious, as this one I think is from actually I know it's from Magnetic Rose. So let's open it up. To see the disc, pop it out, see the artwork, pop it back in. I did watch this. I finally watched this when Discotheque streamed it on Twitch, and out of the 3, kind of naming which one I like, number 1 would be Stink Bomb, number 2 would be Magnetic Rose, and 3 would be Cannon Fodder. I like Stink Bomb, aside from it being a huge fart joke. It gets to the action, it's quick on to the point, and it escalates much rapidly, and you get into like this whirlwind of fun. Magnetic Rose, I enjoyed it. I like the atmosphere. However, the pace takes forever. It does build up the psychological aspect, but there's a difference between building up something and kind of pausing, which nothing that the dub cast can do about it, but that's how it was performed. And Cannon Fodder, technically it does everything correct for what it's trying to do with the build up and the war message. It makes you feel depressed watching it. It is what it is. One thing I'll note about the commentaries, I enjoyed most of them except for this one guy. Apparently he's famous. I can't really talk because who the hell am I? But there should have been some more editing involved. His is the longest. I'm glad he worked at GameStop and moved forward, but my god, it felt like I was given a life story instead of how was it to work on the feature and what did you enjoy about it, or what inspiration you had to voice the character. That's all. That's all I want. That's all I want. I didn't want to know about his past work experience. GameStop. That has nothing to do with the movie. Why wasn't that edited? I want my time back. Well, there goes the memories. Dear Brother by Ryoko Yokita. Well, we have a plethora of stuff. We have the 3 DVD volumes from Anime Souls and the Blu-ray, which is having a limited release because the creator is particular, which is fine. It's available. Get it now if possible. So let's look at the DVDs. You see the fronts. You see the spines. I like how it's all what you'd see from your lined paper back in school. Before continuing, it's kind of strange for the spines. We have 1, 2, and 3, as if Anime Souls before shutting down just didn't have time to put that on there. So a kind of question of quality. Plus, this one was a lot tougher to get. Then we get these backs. Whip. 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 Now, do-si-do and back. Let's get to the discs. So we open it up to see for box 1. Simple disc 1 and disc 2. Box 2, you have disc 1 and disc 2. For disc 3, disc 1 and disc 2. Now we get to the Discotheque release. We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the other spines. Then we have the backs. Set the slip down and open the thrill of a Jill with this awesome disc holder. We have disc 1. Disc 2, and can you believe it? A disc 3. Whoa. So we pop out the disc and show something kind of familiar for the insert work. And for Dear Brother, well, late for class. What's with these teachers and the minimal thing? You can't even pee at this time. Lady Oscar, the Rose of Versailles. I've talked about Volume 1. Not showing it. Go back to a previous episode if you would like to see the contents. So let's begin with the DVDs. Part 1. Front, book spine, back, uptown, bring it around, yeah, and going to the downtown, warp it around, Bam, baby. And to make sure I get the spines. We have the fronts. We have the backs, which look like upside down Marlboro cigarette packets. Then the discs, all, well, I'll show you an up close. Disc 1. All just look the same. So let's look at the pencil art cards. Now let's look at box set 2. With the fronts, book spine, the back, bring it around to the uptown, flip it down to the downtown, and look at the spines. We have the fronts, also this time we have a book included. We have the backs flipped upside down to appropriately look like Marlboro cigarette packs. And once again, bringing up the first one, each disc looks alike. Hey, there's this card. Ah yes, the Right Stuff questionnaire mail-in. You can send stuff to a P.O. box. Yeah, so Windows 95, not even 98, and who cares about 97? Art book time with the front. We saw the spine and the back. Sadly, I'm not going to break the book, but it would have been cool if this was part 1, part 2 image of these. But I know there's a lot of negotiation and agreements to stuff like that, but that would have been cool. And finally, we get to the volume 2 of this Blu-ray. Okay, before I begin, a lot of people did not like the artwork of this, even though they paid a commission and got it approved by the original creator, which is the same person that did Dear Brother. So we got what we get. The fronts. The spines. The other spines. Then the backs. Merci, we open the Gay Paris to disc 1 and disc 2. Woo. Pop the suckers out. La. Right. To see the artwork inside. Now as we gather up things today, we can say bon voyage today. I want to show you all the sacre bleu of the ray that I show today. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment below, watch my playlists, share with your friends, follow my social medias, ring that bell, and I'll have more to come later. Thank you for watching. I want my time back.